hello! You're amazing, beautiful people. How you doing? Welcome back to another Noragami reaction video. So, last episode was crazy. Crazy. Yato, after seeing that guy on the bike, he got really jealous. So he went out and bought a bike. Unfortunately, he didn't have much money. But that guy did give him some money, but not enough money. So instead, he got a tricycle. The kid's one to be exact. But it had big wheels, so he was able to ride it around. Put a little basket at the front, went shopping, and then he entered in a drifting race with other tricycle-wielding maniac people, and he came second. But he did get a grand prize of 100,000 yen, but then he did spend that all on noodles. And that was a crazy episode. I loved it. Anyway, press the like button. Subscribe for more. We stream these on Twitch. Unblurred VODs are available on Patreon. Links in the description to those things. Let's jump into Noragami Season 2, Episode 8.
仮面を刺激するのは限界があるな。やはり死をもってあやかしを傀儡にできるのは本来名付け親たる神だけだ。やるとするか。我が名は恵比寿。生きたりしつらずらなる七。我が命に逆らうことはあたわず。人をもてのもと伏せ従わ良き。
Wait, he like instantly got like corrupted there as well. You guys see that? What do I need to do? 145. What's that anime that's about like people fighting? What's it called? Do you know how little that narrows it down? Is Windbreaker the same then? Windbreaker works too? Is this because she gave him the shrine? It is, isn't it? Anime about people fighting people specific. I meant Tokyo Revengers. That's why I imagine Tokyo Revengers is like. Oh my god, it's a real one. It's actually a real shrine. That's amazing. Windbreaker is good. I've heard Windbreaker is good. He can go to those meetings now? That's kind of cool.
この度近所に越してきたヤトと申します。うちは小さい新規もいるんでね。あらお盛んね。
He's gossiping. This is hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh, he's a transferred older guy. Ooh. Yato is that neighbor. Yato is a neighbor that like right now, if I were to look out my window, I'd see him like in his lawn doing something and he'd be looking at me and he'd just like go, "Hey!" like that. And the whole time he would have been watching me. That's him. And then Mumble sang out under his breath.
Yato. とにかくあの時先輩に救われたんです。あの時の先輩すごくかっこよくてすごくかっこよかったです。
He aimed. He fired. And it wasn't even close.
うちのクズに代わって
For my loser master.
我々この度高間ヶ原に引っ越してきたんです。実はお願いがあってきました。
Nah, can I stay here? You have a huge house.
術の使い方を教えてください。強くなりたいんです。
Oh.
ヤトの道しるべとしてお願いします。
I like how he looks immediately at her.
じゃあ離れに行こうか。
He's like, in his head, he's thinking, yes. But he's like, yes! By the way, if any of you ever ask me a question and I'm with my wife when you meet me, you'll notice the exact same reaction. Hey, Luke, can you do something? Yes, I can do that. Please don't let them live nearby. Amazing. So she doesn't have one, that's why she doesn't go up there, I'm guessing. Because she's hiding in that one. That's not hers, which we just found out recently. He seems a little bit obsessed.
ヤトちゃん、ひよりんが初めてだから心配してたのよね。途切れ途切れの人の記憶の中で生き続けるのはきっと不安だったと思う。連れられたら消えてしまうの。
消える？
この願いが途絶えた時、神様の役目もおしまい。
Yato must have really been like on the edge then, right? Like how many believers does he actually have like before her? He must have been like really on the edge. Then again, he does seem to get like a phone call a day, so maybe not so much.
Yeah,
he does get calls every now and then, doesn't he? Maybe there's some faction in like a mountain somewhere that's just like obsessed with him. There's just like one generation, one family somewhere. How does Yato afford phone credit? Not really sure. There's just like one family. Just every time they have a kid. Right, now we praise this god and this god only in this house. You probably haven't heard of him, but we don't care.
用心？
そうだな。常に相手を小馬鹿にしてかかるとかかな。
え？
第
You have an
3、
odd...
まずは実践あるのみだ。
If I said, yo, can you teach me something? And they went, yes, I can teach you, but you can't practice it. I'd be a little bit confused.
遅い。すぐ一線引かないと。何呼ばれるか術が切れるまでそのままだ。開けたら炭だ。さ。
I absolutely would have drawn a penis on his face. I'm just saying, I absolutely would. Do or do not, there is no try. Nice, I like that. He looks great, he looks great, he looks good. Professor Umbridge style of teaching. Are you kidding me? Professor, man, Umbridge was well fucked up. Like, way worse. Luke is all of us. I'm just saying, penis straight on his face. Funny, he's literally throwing a straw. I've told this story before, but I'll tell it like briefly now. When I was younger, I literally had a friend stay over at our house when we were having this big party, and he got really drunk and fell asleep downstairs. So a couple of us were like, right, we gotta fuck with him. So first he got his eyebrows shaved off. That was a common thing amongst our friends. I've had mine shaved off when I was younger. It happened a lot. If you fell asleep at pie, you're losing your eyebrows. So he got his eyebrows shaved off. He got his shoes tied together, really tightly, by the way. He then got covered in the glow stick liquid. I remember the story. Yeah, he got covered in the glow stick liquid. So it's poured all over him. And just as that was finished, he like woke up. And because the kitchen he was in was bright, you couldn't see any of the glow stick liquid. And it was like 1 a.m. And he woke up. And he was really pissed off because we're like obviously winding him up. And he woke up. He didn't say anything. He just woke up. He like grumbled, stumbled to the door because his shoes were tied together, opened the door, walked out into the street, and just walked off into the night. And all of us went outside and just looked at him, and he was just glowing. Because he was covered in the glow stick like liquid. He literally glowed like a fucking alien, just walking down the road. And we were just like crying, laughing because he literally was glowing and he's just walking into the darkness. It was fucking hilarious. Is it toxic? Yeah, probably. But welcome to the world of hanging out with bros at a party. Shit happened to me. It happened to everybody. If you fall asleep at a bro party, it's fair game, man. Just if anyone's worried.
ガキの頃の俺に自慢できるな。
ところなんてあったのかよ。子供の頃？
こいつが昔の話するなんてな。
じゃあ私は
Bless him. It just shows how much that shrine meant to him. That he was literally like worried. And even then he's literally just saying it. I don't like how happy he is though. Noragami is not an overly happy anime, so this is worrying me a little bit. It's so cute. Like he was like worried about it. And now he's like... It's funny, like comforting.
お前それってさ
ガキの頃の俺に自慢できるな。
やっと
Wait a second. That's what they're trying to do to Yato. I've just realized it isn't a coincidence that when she was attacked, they took her memories.
どんな思いで生きてきたの？
Yeah, that's why they took her memory. That's why they took her memory, right? They're trying to make that happen to Yato. Could a god come back if at some point someone re-remembers them?
話がある、ヒーロー。
嬉しい。名前で呼んでくれた。
Is that the first time he said it?
お前とはこれきりにしたい。
誰が私を野良にしたの？ひどいね、ヤト。ずっと一緒に生きてきたのに。
裏切るつもり。あやかし。来い。引け。
Come on, Yato.
もうおやめ。いい子だからトト様の言うことは聞きましょうね。
Was that supposed to be father then on the side?
ヤト、帰ってきました？
いや
We don't start animes and not finish it, my friend.
あったんじゃないでしょうか。あのかまってちゃんが音信不通なんです。ヤトちゃん、時々姿くらます子だよ。よくヤトちゃんの新規がうちに探しに来てたしね。
なんだあいつまだ帰ってきた。
何やってんのかな。
Isn't practice and training the
さ
same
あ
thing?
な、ノラのとこなんじゃねえの。
雪音くん。
失敗するのは結構だけど信心深いのもほどほどにね。ちゃんと学校行ってる？こちらで過ごす時間の方が長くない？
Actually, by the way, shout out this guy. This is actually a fucking good thing to say to her.
そんなことは。
そう。
This guy's probably one of the only actually people who's looking out for her.
することよ。いないのかね？
こう失言です。
Yeah, you went over a line
青
a
春
bit.
を謳歌しなさい。
このまま会えないと私も。私は忘れない。絶対忘れるわけ。
その嘘は本当だろうな。大丈夫？危ないな。
ありがとうございました。
Well, that guy's probably bad. It just seems odd that there's just a random character thrown in like that for just some random ass reason, and he's got like he looks like a fucking main character. Guarantee that guy bad. Like, what was that scene? What was that scene? There's clearly there's clearly something about that guy, right? Surely.
殺されました。あいつは法廷で笑ってた。お願いします。どうか娘の仇をどうか。
Oh dear. Being paranoid? Maybe.
そんな価値ねえよ。
中だけ切ろっか。
助けて。
Is this like a flashback?
先ほど警察から連絡だそうです。これで娘も浮かばれます。ありがとうございます。ヤトさん。
ヤト神の奇跡は。
It's not a
独り立ちな
flashback.
んて本当にできると思ったの？何か吹き込
Why,
まれた
man? I knew it was getting too happy.
それでも
Who the
日
fuck
和や
is
雪
this
は
father
ついてい
person
てくれるかしら。
I don't think father is that money
私
god
たちは裏
guy.
切らないわ。
七福神が双璧のくせにてめえだけ仕事サボるんじゃねえ。うるさいな。若ハゲの見舞いにはもう飽きたんじゃ。乗り連れてってやるから全幅せい。釣りがいいな。じゃあわし。
This is my kind of guy, by the way. I'm just saying. Like, if I'm ill in the hospital and this I kind of like this. I kind of like this. This is pretty cool.
急ぎは済んだか？
Wait, we saw this happen when he did the mask, right?
誠に申し訳ございま。なんか主を捕獲で遊ばしゃ気が済むんじゃ。
確かに恵
That's
比
probably
寿の
why
代
he
替わ
keeps
りは多すぎるな。
ending up in the
あいつら
hospital.
主を大事にしとんのか？帰らせろ。しばらく一人にしてくれ。かしこまりました。
Do all of them know that he's doing this? A couple of them were there, right?
どうも
What's Guy Fieri doing here?
良くない。にした何とかには時たまこうして刺される。なんとかせねばな。
Yeah, see, this guy can't be father, right? But I definitely think he's
ここに
working.
は
with him.
入るなと。
Is this gonna be father?
何？ことの葉のありか。
Oh, come on! I don't want to be watching this, man. I don't want to watch our boy just descend into like being evil now. This is not what I want. I was all happy. Yato was happy. I was happy. Things were looking good. Now he's going around killing people. This sucks, man.
もういい加減。あれ今日で何日だ ?1 ヶ月は経って帰らねえと。日和に
お静まり。
いいから出せ
Come on, bro.
出せここから出せどけてね
Yes!
人がここから出たいって今までこんなこと言わなかったのに。本当に？仕事よ。それが済んだら好きにしていいって。黄泉に行って一人の術師を救うの。
The Underworld.
ヨミ
There's an Underworld? Also, you just telling me that Noragami just hit us with the one more job cliche? Yeah, he just hit us with the one day from retirement. You know, let's pull one more big mission. He hit us with that cliche. Bro was literally like, I got one more job for you, and then you can retire. He's like, alright, man, one more job, and then I'm out for good. Whenever people say that in anything, it's usually good, and usually they don't die, and usually they do the job, and they get loads of money, and they live happily ever after. That's usually what happens. All the time, actually. In fact, it's never gone wrong, ever. One more job, one day away from retirement. When a character says they got a good feeling about this, when a character says they can win this fight, it always goes well. All the time. Never goes wrong. Yeah. Oh, let me just sit here for a think and try and think about one time it's gone wrong. No, can't even think of one. I'm sure he'll be fine. The other thing I want to point out is she said he's never asked to leave before. He lost track of time, no idea how long he'd been there. It seemed like in some sort of trance-like state. And then when he asked to leave, she was confused because he's never asked to leave before. The other thing that I find incredibly surprising is who the fuck is father and how this Reglaninos is able to like keep him there. Like this Nora has the abilities and strength to keep him there, and this father guy, and then you've got these masks. There's like this whole weird underground organization. So yeah, and then what are they doing to him that puts him in this trance-like state where this happens to him? Like, what is that?